Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. I'm going to pose a question to you. Yes, you listening to this. Why are you looking around the room? I'm talking to you. Why do you think it is that there are so many new XRP whales now? Why is it that everyone's accumulating in a notable fashion right now? It has been, for at least months. I have a theory on that. I think it's clear to many that the market is heating up. I think it's clear to many, and look, we could, even so I'll admit, I subscribe to that philosophy, if you will. I don't know that it will unfold that way, but I suspect it to be the case. I suspect to me, it feels like most certainly the bottom is in. And there are so many reasons I've been talking about, especially in recent days, because there's been so much exciting activity in the crypto asset class, and specifically for us, even as XRP holders over the last few days. And so here's a headline from crypto media outlet You Today. Number of XRP whales continues to grow, and there's actual data on this too. I'll tell you what I hate. Not this. It's a good time here. In fact, it's not just XRP. Again, it's like there just seems to be this general sense like that the people that there are enough, let me word it this way. There are enough people that seem to know what the hell they're doing and don't just emotionally buy and sell, and they have determined that now is the right time to begin snatching up crypto for the long haul. Take a look at this headline, too, from A&B Crypto. I'll run through this. It's titled, What Are Bitcoin Market's Institutional Participants Up to Now? And I'm going to spoil it a little bit right now. They're holding. Okay, there's all sorts of... Don't you love the fact that... so many cryptocurrencies, the blockchains are decentralized and public so that you can kind of see what's happening and collect data. I'm a fan of that. Before we go any further, though, if you would please ever so delicately tap the like button. And also, if you are a fan of Ripple and XRP, well, gosh darn it, I think you might be the coolest person on the entire flippin' planet. Now, since I provided that nice compliment to you at no cost, why don't you return the favor by subscribing to the Moon Lambo channel? Take my free content, damn it. Shout out to BondCrypt XRP who sent this first piece my way. BondCrypt XRP, I appreciate everything that you send to me. I wish I could cover literally everything that you send to me. If only this were my full-time job and not just a hobby. Then I probably would. There's just not enough time in the day. There's always way too much exciting news. But anyway, I do appreciate everything that you send to me. All right, so into this now. Those little splishy, splashy whales getting aquatic AF. That's what's up. So according to crypto analytics firm Sentiment, the number of XRP holders that have anywhere between 100,000 and 1 million tokens in their wallets has reached a new all-time high of 17,625. There are also 307 mega whales who hold over 10 million tokens, down 4 holders from the September peak of 311. And with the largest ones, look, the type of mega holders, I always wonder who they are, because I don't know that they're all just going to be a bunch of individuals. I mean, surely there are some in there, but it makes me wonder, you get to a certain point, it's what business entities are holding them at that point? And then are they breaking them off? Because it doesn't mean necessarily that even if the number goes down by 4, it's such a small sample size anyway, but it could just be the case that it's getting moved around and XRP going into multiple wallets. Who knows what's actually going on there, but everything looks bullish. And this is not the only crypto media outlet that is noticed. Here's another headline from Crypto Newsflash. Ripple. Number of XRP whales rising while reasons for PayPal's disregard are revealed. And I'm not going to talk about the PayPal stuff. I actually made a separate video about that the other day here. But suffice it to say, there's some really, truly exciting stuff going on here. Let me just share the actual tweet from Sentiment on this topic. It's on your screen right now. XRP has had an impressive plus 8.4% week. And it's currently the number 1 rising asset in discussion rate on crypto platforms. Woo, woo, number 1 player. The rise of holders with coins containing large amounts of XRP has been very apparent, as addresses with they worded it backwards there for whatever reason, 1 to 10 million tokens are at new all-time highs. And for those of you unaware, you can view this for yourself. Go to ledger.exposed. That is a website. This is created by Vite Wind. It's the XRP Rich List. And you can see here There are now 2,172,585 XRP accounts in existence. I pulled up this website just the other day for a video on a completely different topic, and I think it was it literally yesterday? It might have been. And so it's already up by over 1,000 accounts, I think, at this point. That's fast. It's just freaking insane. And so let me illustrate to you. Let's show you. I want to show you graphically what this looks like. Look at what the top accounts are doing. And I always make this point too anytime I pull this chart up. So I understand if you look at the 0.01, top 0.01%, they look different, top 0.1%, top 0.2%. But when you're getting into those accounts, you could be talking about cryptocurrency exchanges and who knows the way they're moving stuff around, not sure. But the rest of it, when you're talking about the top 0.5% and smaller, like whether it's the 1%, 2%, 5%, 10%, whatever, there's going to be a whole lot more retail investors. And look at how they're behaving. They are increasing holdings. And so it's taking more and more to be in these more desirable percentiles. And I think that's awesome. And now it takes 86,700 XRP to be in the top 1%. To be in the top 0.5%, it takes 157,079 XRP. I'm telling you, man, like, you think about even to just get top 1%, I make this point from time to time, like, I understand it's a lot of money at the current level, so it'd be like over, somewhere in the neighborhood of, less than $25,000, I guess, or somewhere thereabout, to be in the top 1% of XRP holders. But, people spend more on cars that depreciate than they do on that. And so I'm just like, okay, well, see if that depreciating hunk of metal is going to be worth as much as that much XRP. If you got that much money for a car payment, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Now, I know people need cars, so I'm not actually, harshly critiquing anybody that has a nice car. That's not the point of this. I'm just trying to say that all things considered, even though $20-something thousand is a lot, that's kind of cheap to be in the top 1% of all XRP holders on the freaking planet. And I think that if you fast forward, if there's somebody watching this video 5 or 10 years from now, future person, tell me what this looks like now. I really want to know. I'm super duper curious. But I'm willing to bet that to be in the top 1%, holy hell, I can only imagine what that looks like. It's going to be substantially different. We shall see, because people are going to be holding less XRP because it's going to be harder to attain that when it's way more expensive. That's the way I think this is going to go. And look, I'm not offering financial advice. I'm certainly not a financial planner of any kind, so don't buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just sharing my everyday Joe Schmo opinion. But I personally believe that XRP is going to be worth substantially more in the future. And so is the timing coincidental with all of the analysts that I keep following and I keep citing in my videos, no, the bottom was most certainly in, and you can see that Bitcoin has been taking off and it's been leading the market, and XRP and many altcoins seen a little activity, okay, fine, fair enough, over the last few days, but frankly, Bitcoin needs to break out even further before you see truly parabolic price action from alts, potentially, according to some of the chart analysts that I've been following here. And so, none of this looks wacky. I don't think that the altcoins are going to be left behind forever in terms of price action. I just think that, I know this to be a fact. Historically, this is how the market has behaved. So, to me, none of this is weird. To the people that are freaking out, I just think, arm yourselves with knowledge. And that way, you perhaps wouldn't be freaking out. But either way, when you're making a buying to selling decision, it's better to use data and logic rather than emotion. So, there is that either way. But it's not just for XRP, which is cool. Take a look at this headline, which I cited earlier. What are Bitcoin market's institutional participants up to now? As Bitcoin's price crossed $16,000 on spot exchanges, one expected that institutions would unload their bags and book profits. However, based on the map of unspent Bitcoins from Whale Maps, inflows to whale wallets above $12,000 remain unspent. In fact, institutions seem to be buying and hodling at the same time. The chart attached herein highlights inflows to whale wallets, exchange and institutional wallets with greater than 10,000 Bitcoin balance. As can be observed, the accumulation between $12,000 to $16,000 is massive. And you can see there's a chart on the screen should you care to look. So the bubbles on the chart represent the prices at which the unspent Bitcoin or accumulated Bitcoin is being hodled. Despite being profitable, institutions are choosing to hodl hodl on, rather than book unrealized profits, even at the current price levels. And this may be a signal to retail investors and traders. Unless these bubbles start disappearing, Bitcoin on spot exchanges may not record massive price drops on the charts. Now, would that not be something? And so that's why, to me, like, I'm never going to beat myself up for not being able to time markets, because no human can actually do that. Even chart analysts, even good ones, it's still about probability of outcome. So, like, you still shouldn't beat yourself up for not being able to time bottoms and tops of markets. That's why I've been just dollar cost averaging in with my XRP purchases over the last 3 years. I'm not going to beat myself up for not selling the top, and I'm also never going to sell all of my XRP. It's too fun to track, and I think, like, if I'm right, and it's not even about being right. It's more like, I believe that my position is reasonable now, and as long as genuine adoption continues to occur, I will continue to hold. And then, under those circumstances, if there's genuine utility, that's what I'm talking about when I say, am I going to be right about the way this is going? Well, that's contingent upon the genuine adoption and utility of XRP continuing. If I'm right about that, I certainly suspect XRP is going to be worth a freaking fortune if you just fast forward a decade or 2 or 3, because that would result in true staying power. And you can imagine if there's that type of utility, because I believe that any cryptocurrency that has true utility is being used for an actual legit purpose to solve a problem, will also have the added utility of store of value. Money will flock to it because there will be this confidence that it's probably not going to go away if businesses need it to exist in order to conduct their business models. Which, to me, makes all the sense in the world. So we shall see the way this goes. But I personally think this is a really exciting time. I'm not kidding. I've been saying it a fair bit over the last few days, but I mean it. This is the most exciting time in crypto that I've ever been a part of. It's the most exciting to me. And mind you, yes, I did come in during the tail end of 2017, and it was exciting to go through that in the actual parabolic run-up, but I've never felt more excited and optimistic for the future. Because I've been through the last 3 years, and I firmly understand. I've lived through this market cycle. I've lived through the bear market and continued to purchase. And to me, this is the exciting time when things are starting to turn around, it certainly appears. Unless, of course, and I admit this could happen, we saw it happen in March because of the global pandemic. If something along those lines comes out of nowhere, okay, fine. All bets are off for some period of time, then got it. Outside of something like that, some weird incident like that, unlikely incident like that, that would result in mass capitulation, no. I think that the general trend will be upward, and even if that means Bitcoin leads the way, for a long time without XRP following, fine. I already saw that in 2017, where for half a year XRP traded sideways while Bitcoin reached its all-time high. Okay, I already saw that. I'm not going to try and time the market. I'm just not. I'll just wait until people, they do their emotional buying and selling, which I fully count on, and then when it results in the price of XRP ramping up parabolically, I'll sell a little bit, or a lot of it, depending on what the price goes to. I don't know. We'll see. And I fully acknowledge every time, like, okay, fine. The way I think this is going to go, I acknowledge I could be wrong and this could all go to zero, but I don't think so. I am Mr. XRP Bull for a reason. But that is it for this video, my friends. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.